Build a research lab here. Then we'll build a lighthouse. I might buy a lighthouse just because it gives us the trade route. Do we have any more we can build? No. Right. And we'll grab the sewer because the population is about to increase. So I want it to be always really good with housing. Yeah, our cities have crazy high production, which is really what will allow us to catch up. Like our capital, 110. Oh, it's a big boy. Oh yes, I forgot. Shouldn't have built a temple in the city. We should have built the Wonder. Well, stadium first, so we might want to buy the stadium. Tourism-wise, let's see how we're doing. Not very well. He's got a lot of culture too. Yeah, he's got a lot of tourism as well. I mean, we have more tourism per turn and more culture. Like, we double his culture now. Our science is 100 ahead. So we're gaining, but the AI has a lot of hidden bonuses that we can't see, so it's sort of neck and neck at the moment. And coal, we're sort of losing some coal, but that's alright. Still have a max of it. Yeah, these trade routes are so good. 9 food, 5 production. Amazing. Keeps the city from losing stuff, losing population. Right. So here, you can see he's got 2 spaceports. Does he have any more? He's building one in his capital. That's the moon landing, so he's already done the Mars one. I mean the one before that, Earth satellite. So we'll have to go into his capital. The city we're sort of saving for a spaceport as soon as possible. So until then, we'll just get some science, I think. Sounds good. This guy, we can purchase the stadium. Very nice. So, because our city is not 20 population, we only get 2 tourism. So, yeah, it doesn't have a ton of food. It does have surplus of 22, which seems to not be growing very quickly. So a lot of its tiles are being used up with other things. And then, yeah, we'll start building the amazing wonder that it is. Right, grab this. And then Panama Canal, nah. Alright, we'll build a sewer. And then we'll try and grab some more stuff later. Alright, we'll get this guy here. We'll move him to this tile. Alright, world climate. Starting to lose some tiles, but we've got our flood barriers up online, so it should be all good. Yes, he's building theirs. Does this guy need it? Does not. Yeah, we're all good. All good. Yeah, we're really trying to get science here. So look at our governors. Yeah, we might actually get spatialness space initiative. When we get that great person slot, we will defuse this deal so that 30% production increase in space program projects in the city. That'll be huge for our capital when we build the spaceport in it. Start building it next turn. So yeah, we want to get our 3 best cities. This guy's 90, this guy's at 80. So we'll build one for this guy, because he's 106 production. Just imagine how good this city would have been if we had that wonder. These tiles are already incredibly good. It would have just been so much more production and food. The city's just lacking housing at the moment. And also its food isn't too great. So it grows extremely slowly. We have a good abundance of raw materials. We have a drought. 3 damaged tiles. That's all good. Right, got this nice wonder. Right, got a good adjacency industrial zone, so we've got some more points for that. 15% production towards space race projects. Anyway, I guess we can do that. It's not bad. Just in case the situation comes up, it'll always help. Looking at any of these, if we need them, probably not. Still trying to get science and culture. Yeah, we're satisfied with those. This guy can purchase me a builder to make sure those tiles get better. So it was this horse, this incense, and this farm. How long will I pillage for? 3 more turns. That's all good. And then we said with our governor, we get space race 1 for our capital. Yeah, we'll build a research lab first. It's a bit more important. Flood barrier, we don't really need that. We might also purchase a builder, but we'd like to get spaceport online. Probably not on the floodable tile. Maybe here. Might grab a flood barrier first. Then we'll purchase our builder. Because we'd like to try and get those oil and coal resources. Because it's always more the better. Always end up needing more. Alright. See how this first rock band goes. The water settlers. Very nice. Alright. They didn't die, but they didn't do a good performance, so that's alright. We will wait for next turn for these guys. Yeah, we're losing a lot of diplomatic favour, especially from our carbon emissions. It's really draining on us. So we'll go for a theatre square in the city. And then this guy will build our spaceport on this nice clean tile we've left ready for it. Alright, this guy can start building his workshop. All's going well. Alright, so we have 8 turns until this tile here floods, so we'd like to build the flood barrier before then. So yeah, our CO2 levels are really high. The rotor also should be really quite lacking. So yeah, he should not be getting too much diplomatic favour. So he's at 246. We'll see how that goes. I think we have the most at the moment. We'll start getting negative soon if no one else really catches up pollution-wise. But diplomatic favour is not too important for science victory. It can be, but it's not really. Yeah, it's a shame this Petra only buffs like 3 tiles or whatever. Would have been nice if it was more, but that's alright. This is still a very nice city. And yeah, if we wanted to, we would have got some more cities, especially ones in the tundra that have really high production, as you can see by our tundra city over here, which has got over 100, and it's only 13 pop. Alright, we won this one, so we get my victory point. Let's have a look at the diplomacy. So yes, we're winning that. We're getting 8 out of 20. Most of it from wonders. Oh, they give us... I thought it was just a point. It's a whole person. Oh, that's way better. Oh, it is. It's not a point, it's a person. Damn. That's really good. Awesome. Alright. Musician, we'll put you in the wonder place. The artist. There's you. Look at what this guy does. Hold on, wrong card. Previously recruited. Okay, so I can't even see what it was. Oh no, here it is. Rainforest tiles, Grand Engineer, regional buildings. That actually could be good for that other industrial zone we were planning to build. This guy got a lot. He got a lot of great artists. Alright, must have been a bit of a backlog there. Alright, artifact. That's a good one to get if you're going for tourism. We're definitely getting the most points, 104. I think that was just because we completed the project over here. I don't think we're actually getting that much. Yeah, we'll build spaceport in here if there's a good tile. Yeah, this one, desert. Yeah, we've been very strategic leaving on these really good space tiles, even though totally wasn't planned. Definitely. Over here, we will probably convert to oil. So even this 9 pop city on the coast, 57 production. It's very good. Very nice. Kazan. We can get a stock exchange. This dude. We might send him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we might send him over here. Just so the city should be powered, I think. This guy's completed that. We'll get a seaport. So I want some rainforest tiles. Alright, let's put up. So obviously there's 4 here, so we'd get 4 there. Is there anything that's better than 4?